We're going to learn a valuable lesson in this video, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see what's making the major headlines, the international headlines. Robin wanted to be known as a prophet. He wanted to be famous and known as a prophet. Now he truly is famous and will be ever much so famous and known as an international false prophet. It's making the major news headlines. I won't burden you with the entire video that made the international headlines with his church that is named Church International. But know that he is under investigation for fraud of all things. Let's learn a little bit about this situation that Robin Bullock is facing and how Robin Bullock is actually named in the Bible. Robin Bullock and his wife, who is also named Robin Bullock, are specifically named in the Bible. You can see that a state investigation is occurring with the two Bullocks from Warrior, Alabama. They are being investigated for fraud, for charitable fraud. Let's learn a little bit about why they are being investigated for charitable fraud in the recent days.
Persuasion and power of suggestion for their followers to attack certain places and certain people. Understand that. So being that they want to plant their seeds, I'm going to plant a seed.
I planted a seed October the 13th of 2021. I planted a seed against Robin Bullock because he wanted to plant his seeds of division and how Trump is the savior of the world. So I planted a seed October the 13th, 2021 against Timothy Dixon and Robin Bullock. Listen to that closely again.
Persuasion and power of suggestion for their followers to attack certain places and certain people. Understand that. So being that they want to plant their seeds, I'm going to plant a seed.
I planted a seed on my other channel October the 13th of 2021. We're going to learn what that seed is.
There is one particular law that these false prophets can be held to account under. And this law is called fraud in the inducement through undue influence. Let me...
My Lord, October the 13th of 2021, I planted a seed that would hold Robin Bullock to account. And that seed, that law was called fraud in the inducement through undue influence. And now you see that Robin Bullock is being investigated for fraud. The very seed that I planted in October of 2021. We're going to learn more, ladies and gentlemen. Much, much more. We're going to learn about false prophets from Matthew 24, verse 24. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect. This is speaking of Robin Bullock, ladies and gentlemen. This verse that Jesus Christ taught was speaking specifically of Robin Bullock, and I'm going to prove that because Robin and his wife Robin, the two Bullocks, are specifically named in the Bible. They are specifically named, but we want to first go to 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 3 and 4. For the time will come when they will not endure sound biblical doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap up themselves teachers, having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables. This is what Robin Bullock, the two Robins, the two Bullocks are teaching, because they were specifically mentioned in 1 Kings chapter 18 verse 23. Let them therefore give us 2 bullocks, 2 Robin Bullocks, and let them choose 1 bullock for themselves, and cut it in pieces, and lay it on the wood, and put no fire under, and I will dress the other bullock and lay it on wood, and put no fire under. If you read 1 Kings chapter 18, you will see that it is the prophet Elijah, the renowned prophet Elijah, who is facing over 800 false prophets. He is the one, just as I am the one, facing many false Trump prophets in these days. Elijah was the one prophet that stood against the many Trump prophets of his day, and he defeated them. And all the false prophets had to pay a dear price, including the 2 bullocks that were consumed by the fire. They were ultimately consumed and destroyed in the fire that Elijah called down. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9. There is no new thing under the sun, Robin and Robin. What once was will be again. The 2 bullocks will yet again be consumed by the fire. We will not see anything new. We will only see a repeat of events. 2 bullocks that will be consumed and destroyed by the fire of God.